Welcome to the Smite Force Chronicles Holiday Edition, brought to you by Santa. He's fat, he's jolly, he's Santa. Alright, so here we are. So when we were here last, you were whisked away from the mines of Tethymar by Santa to help John McLane save some hostages, prevent a catastrophe from happening at Nakatomi Castle. Right? So, pretty fun stuff. In that entire session, you made it from the tree line across the frozen river to a wall. So we ran out of time.
We got far.
Yes.
We got far.
So just to reiterate your goals, there's some hostages, and there's something going on in the castle. Some catastrophe is about to happen. You don't know why. Although if any of you have seen Die Hard, you probably know the rough outline. To accomplish this, because time is going to tick by, and so it's 9 p.m. in game. At midnight, this game is over. Right? So you're going to have to be smart about where you invest your cycles, the choices you make, where you engage, where you don't engage. And you guys have done a pretty good job of that so far. So you are now at the castle wall. You can see that there is a guard up top, Laria, and what are you going to do?
I'm going to tell everyone that, hey, I'm going to use my shield and as an elevator and help raise me up. So,
Take a peek over the castle wall.
yeah. How do you get it so you can see the full description?
Of what? Of the shield? I think you use your middle mouse button.
I think I remember coming on at the end last time that we could hear guards, but we haven't seen any.
No. You, okay, I have to remember who did reconnaissance and who didn't. You worked with Argyle and the cop. Someone reminded me of Sergeant Al, right? Al distracted. They said there were a bunch of guards. There's some guards in the yard. You're not sure exactly how many. They've distracted. Al's went up to the north and distracted them and pulled their gaze towards you. What you think right now is you think there's just 2 guards near you on the southern side of this map here. Right now, for how long they'll be distracted really remains to be seen. There are still 2 people at the gate. Right now, they are looking to the north to see what the hell the kerfuffle is over there. But they're not paying much attention to you right now. So really, the only 2 guards that you're worried about are these 2 guards. And again, time will be of the essence.
Okay. What's everybody's weight right now? Because my shield could carry up to 300 pounds. It'll last for 10 minutes, so I could have it go up and down, and then take everybody up. I could be the last one to go up. Maybe we send our rogue up first.
I'm over 300, almost encumbered. 311.
I am not that heavy.
Hey, we're not judging Tempe's weight here.
I mean, hey, no judgment here. We could do that. Or I could go up, secure a rope, or maybe we send David up, secure a rope. Tyros up, secure a rope, and then everyone else could climb up.
I'm sold. Let's do it.
You good with that, Mr. Rogue?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to use a bonus action, speak some, really bring my shield really close so that you all can't hear, speak the magic words, and then get my shield to float, and then on my command it'll go up and then come back down. So you tell me when you're ready to go, Tyros, and we'll do that so that we can avoid.
Can I dictate to you how high it can go? Because I want to levitate up so that I can just sort of see over the wall. Because I don't want to come up and all of a sudden have 3 guards standing there and I'm levitating.
Yeah, I think the last time when we investigated, the wall was about 30 feet, if I remember, and that's the max height it could go. So
Okay.
it's max movement. So if you only want to go like 10 feet, 20 feet, or however high to see over, we can do that.
I'm about 6'4", so let's go like 25 feet.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm not going to make you guys roll athletic checks. I don't think that this game is more about the experience and less about.
You're very
like-
quiet, Thomas.
Oh, how about now? Am I better?
Mm,
That's
Same.
it.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
turn
goodness.
down the music on the.
There we go.
Oh,
There you go.
you
You're
go.
better
Oh, weird. I didn't do anything. I just sat here. But I'll take it. I'm not. This isn't going to be like a heavy like did you fall off the shield sort of a game. This is more about an experience. So Tyrus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you up onto the wall slightly. You're officially just poking your head above it, but for you to
Yep.
see what you can see, I'm just going to pull you here.
Cool.
All right. And do you see?
All right. I see a guard in front of me.
Yep.
Which way is that guard facing?
North. As you can see, he's
Fantastic.
he's walking a few feet and then he stops, looks at his fingers, looks around a little bit. He's on a winter wall guard watch. He's not particularly pleased about it. You also, from where you stand, see another guard over by the crates, and he's moving to the north. So what you think you are experiencing is patrol.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. So with that, while standing on the shield still, I take my hemp rope, tie it around, cinch it around one of the stones
Okay.
on the wall, drop it back down, and then I slowly crawl over, and I am hiding on the southeast side of the Christmas tree, so about here
Okay,
is where
go
I'd
ahead.
like to go.
I'm going to put on free movement. I don't know why you guys are in combat mode. You're not in combat, right? No. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, so you have free movement, so go ahead and move.
Cool. All right. So
Next up.
Oh, did we just lose Aaron?
no, we
Think
might
so.
have.
So I'll call the shield back down, and then I'll use my to carry me up.
Okay.
So I don't need the rope.
And Stephanos just ride the shield up. I think that would fast forward us a little bit for some people.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. So Stephanos could ride the shield up. You could go first.
Yeah, is everyone riding the shield up?
Except
Everybody
for-
except for Adam.
Yeah, because he's too heavy.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I have a climbing kit.
I'd have to roll something. And that, even though it said Stephanos roll, that's me. Okay. All right, so what order do you want to be in and where do you want to be? So first off, Stephanos, ping on the wall where you're going to be. You're going to succeed. The guard is patrolling. He's not coming back. He's not turning around before all of you can get up there. So Stephanos, where are you going to be? Right next to where are you going?
I'm trying to click on thwart.
Just if you hold your
I
mouse
was
button
trying to
down on
click
the
right next to Tyler.
yeah, just hold your mouse button down there. It'll ping. So yeah, there you go.
Oh, there, like, sorry. Just
All
lagging.
right. Yeah. Mine's very
I'm
laggy.
gonna move over just a bit more so that there's room for
Okay,
everybody here.
Who's next?
I have to go last then. So, Toph, why don't you go next?
Okay. Toph, you pop up.
Okay, sounds good.
Hopefully I got you all the way up. And then as soon as Toph moves, I will pull over Dinjarin.
And I'll go right there where I'm pinging.
All right, right there. Boom. You're
Uh,
up.
By the way, as I get up, I grab my shield and I end it and grab it so that
Okay.
it doesn't just fall.
And then Tempe, he tied the rope over here. So Tempe, I'm gonna I am gonna have you do one roll, and it's a very simple roll. So don't mess it up. And DC versus DC. And show DC even. And start. And this is just, it's 30 feet. I'm only going to make you do one check. Just basically don't get a 2 or a 1. You are up gracefully. Like, you don't need no shield. All right. So now you are up. And you guys see this guard is now moving here, checking out the other side. This guard here is moving out to do his patrol farther. So you guys see him sort of go out of sight. Your assumption is he's sort of monitoring the bottom part of the wall. All right, so up top now, what you see is that that road that you saw on the other side of the wall that led to the gate continues. There's a good number of trees flanking it, Christmas trees, and then that road leads to the gates of the castle. So you'll be on this is the inside court. This is the inside area of the wall that surrounds the castle. You also have realized that if you double click, I think this works. If you double click a Christmas tree, you will be able to search it because remember, Santa's elf left some things in it.
Okay, cool. Because I was planning to search the Christmas tree in front of me anyway. Since
I automated it so we didn't spend the entire game like me dragging stuff to inventories. But you also realize that that advanced the time because it takes you 1 minute to search the tree. So anytime you search a tree, you lose 1 minute.
That's good to know.
So how does one search the tree?
Double click it. And it should only let you do it once, but I'm doing the honor system that that you don't.
Sheer ribbon of combustion. Love it.
Yeah, and those Santa thought you might find useful to accelerate your way through this entire level. So now you're at the top of the thing. In about 30 seconds, this guard is going to take another step forward. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look back at the crew. I'm thinking of sneaking up behind him and just breaking his neck. Very quiet, a very quiet death, so that we don't alert anybody else. Thoughts?
Go for it.
Or do we want to sneak down and just go towards the gate and hide behind Christmas trees? Because we can do that.
If we get past him, you're talking about the guard to the north. There seems to be steps, so it'll be an easy way down. So if we get past him, I think we'll be able to get down there.
All right.
Okay.
It's
cool. So that is my plan.
It's about 9:11. Just so you know, that's about 9:11, and time is ticking. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is I will let you go ahead and move to him. You're a rogue.
Yeah.
So you're normally stealthy. There's a lot of wind. There's a lot of snow. I have the snow turned off on the map right now because it was slowing everything down. But there's an awful lot going on. There's a lot to distract him. So I'm not even going to make you roll for stealth. I'm assuming that after 4 years, your rogue is talented enough to get up behind him. Go ahead
I would certainly hope so.
And go ahead and do your thing with advantage.
Okay, so I have come up to here.
And while he's doing this, what is everyone else doing? So you see Tyros sneaking up on this guard. What are you doing?
I'm essentially just spreading myself.
All right. The wall that that's next to that flanks each side of this walkway is about four feet tall. It's a battlement, and every few feet you see there's a divot, right, for arrows or for weapon access. Then what you see, Tyros, I think from where you stand, you can see the two. Oh no, they're obscured by the tree. Never mind. But there's some people.
I can't see a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and do your thing. I'm not putting you into a combat unless you don't kill him.
Okay, so with that, I sneak up behind him. Left hand goes around his mouth. Right hand, I pull up my dagger, slice his throat.
All right, attack with advantage.
Oh, I need to target.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas.
A very bloody Christmas.
Target. All right. Vicious dagger with advantage.
I'm sorry, my friend. You're in combat now.
Oh my god! Ooh. How did I miss that?
You were like right.
And
You're the worst rogue ever.
can those of us who were readying to attack unleash hell?
You can. That's why I asked. That's why I asked where you were. You're readied, but you're behind a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And
Did you
I
like
am right in the way.
Yeah, and Dinjarin,
his beard instead?
Tyros, you actually could attack. For some reason, the map looks like it's obscured by the wall. If you want to attack, I can move you. I can move. Tempe, I mean, I can move you to a place that makes sense. But otherwise, give me 1 second.
I'm good. I'm keeping an eye on this lower guard. I'll
Okay,
let
so
the,
you're not going to attack. Okay, so that means
short range folks. Take
I'm putting
care of this
you.
there.
I'm putting you all in. Where's Stefanos? Are two of you on top of each other, maybe?
I think so.
Okay, because I was like very confused.
I think Tough is on top.
We're hugging.
All right, so what you're going to experience now is I wrote.
She's
I
on
don't,
my shoulder.
you're going to see a turn timer on your screen. It's yours is not synced with mine yet. I didn't get done coding it. Sorry, but on my side, you'll have 2 minutes to do your turn, and your turn is over, and there's no negotiating it. Like from the moment your turn starts, you have 2 minutes, and then you're done. You'll also have up to 5 minutes at the top of each round for planning, but once that's done, you're also done, and I'll make you guys make a move. And this is to keep things going because you're in a time-bound event right now, and you don't want to run out of time. So let me put you into combat, but I just wanted to set that expectation for you guys.
Got
And if it could be buggy as hell and not work, and then who will know what will happen?
Something rolled the initiative for me.
That's weird. Oh,
I think it's auto roll because
I accidentally hit the wrong button and auto rolled for all you. Are you okay with that, or do you want me to reset it and you guys do it
Okay.
again? Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
no, no,
Good.
I don't
That's
care.
great.
When I was testing my coding, I had to keep rolling initiative, and I got programmed to click the wrong one. All right, so you guys have all rolled. Let's see if this works. You have
By the
three.
way, I'm fine leaving that on too because it'll speed up the game too.
It will, yeah. It's good.
So you have 2 minutes and 52 seconds for scheming now left. And if you want
I'm
to,
still in front of him.
yeah, if you want to start, and if you want to we don't need to scheme, we're gonna go. Then I'll start the timer for the first person. Are you
I
done
think
with
we
I'm
just
scheming?
go.
I'm gonna try and take him out quietly. Still, I don't want to alert anybody else, and I'm here. So
All right,
Let's just get it going. See if
all
we
right.
can do it.
Your timer is started.
okay. Selected again. I will use Vicious Dagger. He has not attacked yet, so I do have an advantage on attacks. There we go.
All right.
Excellent. So that is that damage, and then I also get sneak attack.
Can you wipe off as best you can?
I'll do my
Sneak
best.
attack, where
I'll do my best to
are
wipe it down.
you?
I was trying to whisper. Sorry.
No, I have family. I get it.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah.
Thomas, just as a heads up, whatever like coding you were doing, I can't pop things out of the browser window anymore. So
Oh,
into their own window.
That is
Just
now
as a heads
disabled. That's pop out is no longer supported.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So I can try coding one of those myself,
that's on it.
but yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
it's no longer around. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
That was a cool feature, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get less
Okay.
less plugins. So okay, so how is he doing? So that you
Oh.
Tyros, you've attacked him.
Attacked him 7 damage with my dagger, 15 damage with my sneak attack, and I have a second dagger to attack again.
Awesome.
I'm just.
I know my timer ran out, but we were
No, you have 28
conversing
seconds.
about other things.
You have 26 seconds
Oh,
still.
okay. Okay, perfect. So he's still selected. Vicious Dagger again. Attack. Not enough. All right. So
Right.
that was me.
All right. And your turn. And do you guys hear that little sound, dee-doo?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even though the timer, you probably see a timer on yours. That's where it will look like next time you play. The sounds you are going to hear. So like you'll hear a sound that basically says you're almost out of time, and then that like doo-doo, that means you're out of time. Awesome. So Tempe, you are up, and your timer has started.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move and ready myself. So that is it. I went to the parapet. I'm looking at this guy down below.
I appreciate your use of actual terms. All right, Dejarin, you're up.
All right. Well, seeing, I don't think I'm going to have enough movement, but I'm going to try to get to the guy too.
Okay.
Oh, I did have enough movement, and then I'm going to, and I am going to do my best to take him out. I probably won't be as quiet as.
There's a lot of noise in the area, so you're probably okay, unless you do something silly.
Like get a crit.
Wow.
Merry ho ho to you, I say.
Right.
Boom.
I have
He's
a
not
bad.
dead yet?
17 damage.
Dang. Alright, well then I'll take my second attack on him as well.
Wait, you do have him targeted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. You
Oh,
missed.
not as good. Alright, with that, do I have a bonus I could do? I should have used my bonus earlier, but nope, I don't. Okay, I think that's it for me.
Awesome.
Oh, he's a tough guy. We've inflicted over 30 damage on him.
Yeah. Yeah, your GM just realized something that he meant to do before you guys played. And he will have to do this going forward.
Down.
This was designed for level 10s.
Yeah.
Okay,
I remember you
Okay.
saying that.
for a
Yeah.
scout, he's strong.
Because I'm like, man, like the other group, like almost one hit killed this guy.
So in other words, we have already stepped on glass. We have bare, bloody feet.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, but go ahead and
I
so.
wasn't able to pull the duct tape sword off my back. I'm like,
All right, Stefanos, you are up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move.
Are you having a hard time clicking yourself?
Oh. I am having a hard time even dragging, like clicking myself and then dragging. I think maybe because I'm stacked with Toph.
Yeah,
Oh,
Toph,
then
I'm
you
going to move you off,
have
Toph, just for a second.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm trying at least.
Sophie's so much taller.
Let's see. There you go.
There we
Stop
go.
our bear hug.
Is that better?
Yes. Move over here, around.
And you can move directly through the tree. It'll just cost you 5 feet of movement.
Oh, nice.
Okay. See, what's my 4 range? Oops. Oh. Here.
I'm also experimenting to see how long turns should take for people.
Okay.
And you have about 30 seconds left in your timer.
Okay. I was gonna shoot my arrow, but everybody's in my way. I think my move is just it.
You want to ready yourself for anything, or are you good?
Actually, yeah. I'm ready myself.
All right. And as you heard, your turn is over. All right. Toph. Look at that.
And so I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna swing at him by targeting him, which I will do correctly and not accidentally target myself.
Why are you targeting yourself?
Am I? I'm hoping
No,
not.
no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No. And normal. And blah blah. Okay. I think I get to hit one more time.
I believe you do.
Hey!
Wow, you guys
Huzzah.
are. If you ever needed a crit, it's when you're highly exposed on a wall in front of a bunch of other potential guards.
Trying to get through before the alarm has sounded. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't finish him off.
Don't you get a second attack?
Wow.
Really?
That
Oh,
was my second.
that was your
attack.
second attack.
Yeah, I think that's it. Anything else? Wait, I have an inspiration. Can I use that to attack again?
Yeah. Well, wait. You have an inspiration. You have a card. Then what's your card say?
Oh.
Yeah, the way we do
I'm sorry.
inspiration, you probably don't. So everyone gets an inspiration card. So in your inventory, there's an inspiration card, and it grants you something very specific.
Oh,
Wonder-
cool. Okay, well let's assume it's not an extra attack.
It's probably not an extra attack. Although that's a good inspiration card.
Okay.
Maybe I'll create one of those.
Yeah. All right, so I believe that is my turn.
Yeah,
where
unless
do
you have
I
bonuses.
turn?
At the
I
bottom?
don't think so. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm trying to go fast.
Watch this. I will do it for you.
Thank you.
Boom.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. So Laria, it's Laria's turn. Laria was caught completely off guard and surprise. Is a bit stunned. Looks around like covered in blood. And shouts, "We're being attacked!" And then is going to run. So
No, he's not.
I mean, like that's what he would do, right? Because you guys are huge and formidable, whatever else, and he's almost dead. So he's going to take his luck. So anyone who wants to make an opportunity attack, do so. Otherwise, Laria is going to skedaddle.
Yep. I
Oh,
will.
well.
All three of us at the same time.
Yeah.
Whoever, like at your leisure, whoever, you just go ahead and attack.
Smite, 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 smite.
Oh,
mean-
okay, well.
I mean, go maybe Tyros first or Toph. I don't care who.
Oh, who went?
I think we're all just going.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's gonna be very dead. I think we win.
There you go.
Okay.
But not before sounding the alarm.
Yeah,
I know, that's the thing.
He yelled. Well, that was
Yeah,
it's all right.
you. Quite honestly, you would have normally just killed him, but since he was buffed for a level 10, so you just killed a level 10 mediocre NPC.
Yay,
Oh.
go team.
He's
That feels good, guys.
all right.
Out
All
of
right.
curiosity, are there holes in the wall right in front of us? Because this is a wall right here, right?
Yes, so that wall is solid.
Okay.
That stairway just goes down. There is no doorway.
There's no
Uh,
doorways or windows.
There's no doorways. There's no windows. What you see is light coming out of an arrow hatch.
Okay.
What are those called? It's not really called an arrow hatch. What are they called? They're called arrow.
Murder hole.
Yeah, there you go. Arrow slot, something like that. Give me 1 second.
Murder.
I
I think
like
that's
that.
legit what they're called, isn't it? Murder hole,
Yeah.
something like
If it's not, they should be.
I was serious.
that. Yeah, I think he's right. It's murder hole.
Well, I
Or,
love
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Well, yeah, the ones at the windows, I forget. But
The
the
arrow
things on the
split,
wall
arrow
like this
loop.
are parapets for sure.
Ballistria.
A ballast something?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Ballistria.
Ballistria. And
Mm-hmm.
but aren't is the walls a battlement, right? The whole thing's a battlement,
that sounds
and then the slots are
It is literally called an arrow slit. That's what they do call
I
it.
thought-
But
there you go. And we end combat. I'm gonna roll something in just 1 second.
All right. If you
And
guys want to go,
I'm
in
auto
and
assigning your
get down to
experience.
ground level, I can cover you. And keep eyes on that guard up to the north,
And
and then I'll follow up once you're all down there and see.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
15 doesn't seem good. Whatever he rolled.
Oh no, that's for me to I'm using that
I
number
know.
to identify whether someone's coming. Regardless,
I know.
you probably have,
Oh, good.
just based on what you see, like the landscape you see, and no one around, you probably have a good at least 30 to 45 seconds before someone comes.
let's go.
Okay.
Move.
I'm
Free movement's
how
on
far down is it where I am? Like if I were to just jump down from here, would I get hurt? Like how far down does that look?
30 feet.
Wait, there's steps up ahead
Oh,
of you.
okay.
Can you not get to the steps?
I can. I was just trying to go fast, but
Oh,
all right.
just showing off.
All right. And yeah, and you know
I
that
am Bolton.
All right, we're good. Nobody in
I
sight
clue.
yet.
all right, everyone else want to move into place?
Go ahead, Stephanos. Follow you.
All right, so Tyros spent of that 30 seconds where the guards would take to get back. Tyros just burnt up the minute.
Oh,
Got some 2 oranges and some festive fog. I will. Actually, I think the oranges might be 10 oranges. But you should definitely check the description of all the things you're getting out. These aren't just there's no throwaway gifts from Santa. And I will call out that to succeed at this mission, you don't have to use any of the gifts, but they might expedite. Your time.
trying to keep track of all of these ornaments and the things that they do.
There's a fog one and a conflagration one.
All right, so
Have a
Person one.
you see the first guard coming around the corner. He's up by the north tower, looking a little confused. Could potentially be still patrolling. You're not sure if he actually heard anybody, but he at least coming there. I will give you guys 60 total feet of movement to be where you're going to be, and then he's going to move to the roadway.
Okay, let's hide behind a tree and kind of wait. And if he turns straight, if he come towards me, you guys go around my left side and we'll flank him.
All right, and your end game is to avoid, or are you looking to surprise?
Well, we don't know if he heard anything yet. So if he heard
I'd say
something, most likely we're gonna try and surprise him.
I say we try to avoid, but if we have to, surprise.
So you
Okay.
guys, he moves across the sidewalk. He's by the big flashy wreath. He's looking around, and then based on what I rolled, didn't see anything he cares about, and starts heading back the other direction.
All right. So what general direction do we want to get? North?
So
we want to be going west.
Yeah, the door is west. As a matter of fact, as soon as you guys
Okay.
tell me you're
At the end
done,
of the path.
yeah, as soon as you guys say we're done, with
I think-
trees or whatever you're also going to do, then you'll probably end up on the next level.
Yeah,
think
I would say we
should
just go
sneak
in.
on through.
Yeah.
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 Assuming the door is open, we don't have to like it. Or do we have to investigate the door, make sure, and try to open it up quietly?
Well, I will. When you're ready, when you're done with the Christmas trees or whatever you're doing there, I'm going to pull you to this scene.
Okay. I'm done. I just want to get in. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, give me
Oh,
two.
shit.
Give me 2 shakes.
Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo.
And literally one more person. And then come back here. And boom. And tell me when you're loaded.
Loaded.
I can see it.
All right. So here's what you see. If I ever... Boy, is my computer slow. Narrative. Yeah, so the castle's front gate, it sort of looms tall. It's this double-layered barrier designed to thwart any uninvited guests. I guess that would be you guys. This first door is a massive wooden structure reinforced with iron bands. Through the sort of crack, the split behind it, you can see a second metal door with sort of thick bars as a sort of a final line of defense. You're seeing snow gathered in the corners of the stonework, and there's a faint chill seeping through the air, hinting at the dangers beyond. The air around the gate is eerily quiet. You don't see any guards or anyone standing guard here. Maybe they think that their front line is enough. You're also remembering this is a bunch of mercenaries overtaking a castle. This is not a full regiment of guards and castle. Like what I'm saying is like there's probably not enough people to man every aspect of this environment. Now, the doors themselves are sort of unyielding. They're you're not going to break through them. However, whether they're locked or not remains to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need our most sneakiest person to go check the doors, and if they have to,
That's you, Tyrus.
That's me.
So you
Try
do
not
see
to break the door's neck.
you see the lights of an aeroslit sort of lighting up right where you guys stopped, right?
Yep.
We stopped like just before it.
Yeah, well, I drug you there, right? Because my thought was you would see that. But interestingly, you aren't seeing any shadows moving across it. So your rogueness, Tyrose, leads you to believe there's probably no one standing in front of it, or they would be obscuring some of the light. Do you feel like you're safe to move to the door?
I do feel like I'm safe. The door is right here, correct? Where
Yep.
I pinged?
Yep, the double doors.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I feel like I am safe to go there.
All right, go for it.
Nothing. All right.
A lot higher for me than I thought.
Why is Stefanos not on this board?
Not sure.
Oh.
I'm going to roll for Toph. And Toph, are you here? I'm going to roll for
He's
Toph.
on mute. Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm not even going to bother rolling for you, Stephanie, because you're not going to be a natural 20, if that's okay.
Okay.
So
you really knew?
you guys listen, and you're hearing, it's almost a blizzard. There's snow, everything's blowing around, the trees are rattling. You're hearing the ornaments sort of shake, and they're just tempting you to like search for more goodies. But there's nothing. You do hear coming through the aeroslit. It sounds like there's at least one guard in that tower. But the shuffling footsteps and the muttering, and you swear you smell hot chocolate. Like there's something, like they seem distracted. They're probably not paying much attention, right? With the formidable people at the gate, these guys are just a second line of defense. All right, Tyrose, you sort of search the door, you feel the door, you check the locks out. This is clearly not unlocked, and as you look through the crack, you don't see anyone in this beautiful courtyard. There's a giant Christmas tree in the center. You don't see any, at least within that sliver, any movement. Although as you pull your face away from the crack, your nose just for a moment has been frozen to the door. And you think to yourself, double dog dared, and here I am. So yeah, you could easily open up the doors. You don't think that they'll make too much noise, given like it is pretty loud with the wind and everything around you.
All right, so with that, I lean back a little bit and I just sort of wave to everyone to come and join me if they care to.
All right, are you opening the doors?
I will open the doors.
All right, go for it. Now, as you step into the walkway, beyond the fog and the snow, you swear you see like torch lights at the front gate, and you know that it's the guards doing their patrols and whatever else. But so if anyone were to sort of at this moment walk towards you, at some point you would be visible at the front gate. But you don't feel like there's danger right now. The lights do not seem like they're moving towards you.
All right, so I'm gonna go through the door.
All right, and
I see a second door here.
Yep, and Go ahead and I'm going to have you specifically just roll.
By the way,
Yeah.
DM, I don't know if everybody is having this, but I can see the whole map right now. I don't know if I'm only supposed to see a little bit,
Are you serious?
but
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I hadn't even zoomed out. You telling me that.
Well, now you know the entire story. This should make your
I
thing
scouted
easier.
the whole layout.
I would say unsee that, and let me go check the settings after I get
I
access
had
back.
I just
deleted it
I
from my
just
brain. I zoomed back
started
in.
zooming out and realized I could see everything. I was like, oh, I don't think we're supposed to know all this stuff. So
Yeah, everybody stay zoomed in.
That's why I was like, is this lower than us? Higher than us? Like,
No, it's my sometimes when you import sometimes when you import things, things get obscured or things get turned off, and one of the things that was turned off was token vision. Okay, how about now?
All right, it's good.
oh,
There
wow.
you go.
Yeah.
It's black.
Blackout.
Yep.
yeah, there you go.
All
Fog
right.
of War is back.
Yeah, we actually aren't doing Fog of War, but we are doing token vision. We could do Fog of War, which is kind of neat. What you guys Fog of War is that you can always see everything, and as you move around, it erases what you've already seen. So then you could always see every room you've been to, like just like you're in it. It's kind of neat. Anywho, you got an 18. That gate is an E. It's just there's a crank. It's not locked. It's not trapped. You can just raise it up if you want to open it.
Okay. In the essence of time, I start to open it.
And what you see is, he says, hoping his computer starts to respond at some point. All right. You see a courtyard, and it is this. So stepping through these massive gates, you find yourself in an expansive courtyard blanketed in fresh snow. The stone walls of the castle rise around you, their shadows stretching across the open space. There's doorways leading to stables, storage rooms, other chambers, and they all line the perimeter. The silence is palatable. It's a little less windy in here, broken by this sort of distant howl of wind. Your breath forms small clouds as you breathe. Tyros rubs the end of his nose, which is a little raw from being frozen to a door. But despite this beauty, there's an undercurrent of tension, right? It's a little eerily quiet. The snow muffles your footsteps as you move further into the courtyard. Icicles are hanging from the eaves, glinting in the faint light. There's no signs of life immediately apparent, but numerous doorways. Now, that said, across the courtyard, you see a series of windows and light coming from those windows, and you see some movement happening. Now, if you remember correctly, you know that somewhere on this ground floor is a great hall, and because of our technical area, you already know where it is, and let's just not pretend. But there's a great wall with hostages in it, or a great hall with hostages in it, right? Off to the north, you see a couple arrow slits with some light. Again, no shadows moving in any of them. Down to the south, you hear the crackling of what sounds like a large fire, probably worthy of some sort of a smith. And you see stable doors, but you don't hear horses. So there you go. Oh, you also see a stairway heading right just to the left of the entryway. You see a stairway heading up to a door.
Let's go in.
And Tyros, the door is a juxtaposition to the tower that you just you snuck past that tower. It just seems like this stairway would lead to the door that gets you into that tower.
Oh, okay.
All right, you're in.
So I'm feeling pretty exposed in this spot, so I want to walk in through the gates and find some cover somewhere very quickly.
As a rogue, any of the walls are dark, right? Any corner is dark. There's also a big ass Christmas tree. You guys see a cage, and for a moment you're startled. You're like, "Oh my god, what's like?" But there's nothing in it. It's completely empty on the north wall.
Okay. I turn back to the group, wave everyone to come, but tell them to be quiet.
And Tyros, you see that southern route is very dark, and all of you could easily hide on that route.
All right. So I will then move. That's a wall, so that's a shadow for me.
Yep.
Oh.
And the door to your south, Tyros, you see a couple of horseshoes hammered above it. So it leads you to believe these are stables.
Okay.
So I want to follow him.
Go for it.
We'll
Until
see
you-
how quietly we can all be.
Yeah. So the good news is with the sound, there's I'm not going to make you guys roll any stealth. You guys can move your full movement. I just asked that at the end of your full movement, you tell me before you move again, and then I'll say yay or nay.
All right. I'm gonna hang tight until everyone's in.
All right.
Come along, everybody.
Dejarin, you see a single set of footprints. Looks like going up up those stairs, to your left.
Okay.
You see the same thing, Tempe, which is kind
That's
of
as far as I
refreshing.
could go.
It means that there's not a lot of your mental math is like, well, if it was a bunch of footsteps, that would be a little more concerning, but a single set feels pretty okay.
Do we know? I forget how it worked out. Do we have the sending stone to ask where the guy inside is located? Did we?
Yeah,
just send
Stephanos gave Sergeant Powell her sending stone, so we could talk to him. As I remember,
Let's
we all
ask him.
like the GM did say we could use it every 30 minutes.
30
or
minutes.
So.
Yeah. Instead of
Yeah,
every day,
so-
Santa hooked you up, so every 30 days or every 30 minutes.
Let's ask where John McLane is.
And
All right.
I'm tethered to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have the sending stone that's connected to him, so
So you can use up to 15 words, and you can say a thing. You can't really have a much of it. It's like you can say 15
it's
words.
25 words. I thought.
I'm sorry, 25 words, not very many words. So 25 words, and then a response of 25 words, and that's it for the half hour. It's not you don't get a conversation. You get a there and a back. So be smart about what your 25 words are.
I recommend we say something like, "Where is John McLane? We are in the what do you guys call this? The courtyard." Main courtyard?
Mhm.
All right. So
Yeah.
oh, my phone's I've turned off Do Not Disturb.
Your sending stone is ringing, Thomas.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So tell me when you're ready.
So it would be Dinjarin who's sending the message, right? Is that the person who had the corresponding one? Who has this corresponding stone?
Stephanos does, right?
Could be.
Oh,
So yeah, send a
Alright.
message.
All right.
Where
So
is John McLane? Where?
yeah. So when you because this person used it, like say exactly the words you're going to say, and then I will give you exactly what you hear back.
Okay. Where is John McLane? We're in the courtyard. I have many more words to use.
Merry Christmas.
Describe
Sure.
where you are. And if there
What?
are...
Wait, you want Al? You want Sergeant? Because you weren't here last time, right?
No.
Can you guys help her? Because you know where Sergeant Al is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can
Yeah,
you help
so
her?
it's-
Yeah.
So basically, the guy you're talking to is acting like a switchboard. He has a sending stone to John McLane. We know where he is. We just left him behind. But he has a sending stone to John McLane, so he'll act like a, like I said, like a switchboard and relay our message to John McLane and then relay back where he is. So just that's FYI.
Oh, this is directly to John McLane.
Ultimately, we're talking to Al, who will then talk to John McLane. But yeah, you're saying like, where's John McLane? Please describe where he is, or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm just counting the words. Where is John McLane? We're in the courtyard. Describe where he is, and if he's surrounded by guards.
Nice.
That should be good.
You have a few more. You can say Merry Christmas.
So
Merry
just
Christmas.
just to be clear, where is John McLane? Are there guards? What was the other piece?
Describe
Merry
where he
Christmas.
is. And Merry
Okay. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
So just to be clear, so the first question and the last question are the same question. Where is John McLane? And describe where you are.
Yeah,
Oh,
guess describe
actually,
your
can we
surroundings.
modify it where the hostage is? Because those are probably two separate answers that we both like to know.
Okay.
Be descriptive.
All right, here it comes. Ready?
Yeah.
John on roof dispatched some. Hostages split. Hall. Cellar. Holly taken. Unknown destination.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Thanks, Al.
Yeah, so basically what you've learned is that John McLane's on the roof, taking out some guards. He's hiding out up there. The hostages Holly and the hostages were all in the hall. It sounds like some of them are in the hall. Some of them have been moved to the cellar. And Holly has been specifically identified somehow and pulled away from the rest of the hostages to some unknown place. So now you're armed with that knowledge and the fact that at midnight, something's going to happen. And Santa's hoping that you can prevent the catastrophe, save Holly, and save the hostages. So there's many ways that you can tackle this.
Yeah, I think probably just one person should go find John.
You know where John is. You don't have to find John. You already know that.
Oh, he's not going to come with us and help us?
I suppose if you asked him to, that was something you could have told Al to ask John. And then in a half an hour.
John
Well,
has a sending stone too.
I wonder if we should go down to the cellar and try to save those hostages, because theoretically the cellar's quieter, so we could at least maybe not call as much attention if we have to kill people.
Yeah, and it's
Sure.
also the farthest away from John, so wherever John is going next, it's probably not the cellar since he's on the roof. So I say we start cellar and hopefully meet in the middle.
I'm guessing John is trying to find Holly. Which, by the way,
Yeah.
Holly and the Hostages is a great band name.
It is.
That is a great band name.
It is 9:53. Time check.
Cellar. Let's go.
All right.
Cellar.
All right.
Color.
All
I
right.
guess we got to figure out how we get to the cellar.
So with the shadows
Probably
moving
some
across,
stairs going down.
with the decoration, or I'm sorry, with the front wall that you saw in the courtyard and the windows and the big double doors, your instincts tell you that that's the Great Hall, and that's where those hostages are, or at least some of the hostages are. And there's likely there's hostages, there's likely guards. So
Okay.
we're
So
talking
we
about
don't want to go there.
this area is definitely what you know
Right here.
that. Yeah. These you see the horseshoes, and you just know, just common sense, this is the stables, and you hear no horses or anything on the other side.
Can you ping where the cellar was? I was too zoomed in.
No, I will not ping where the cellar is, but I will
don't
say
think
that
he did.
this is the
Oh, sorry.
We have to use our
this is the
insights or
stables.
investigation
Yeah.
skills.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were pinging something else, or
Well,
some other.
Do we know, like, would there be a way down in the cellar? Like, there typically isn't, I don't think, down in the cellar, right? Like, in the stables, there would be no way to get to a cellar. Like, it would make no sense to have the horses able to go down to the cellar.
Right. Common sense leads you to believe that there's probably not cellar access through the smith room nor the stables, unless it's for some sort of delivery reason.
Are there any windows? Oh, I guess I can't see. Like, from where I am, like, looking over here, do I see any windows where the two big doors are on the opposite side? I know I kind of blocked by the tree, but, like, from what I could see, are there any windows? Like, if we were to walk over
Over
there,
here?
would anyone see us? Like, over in this area, would
There's some
anyone
up
really see
above
us?
us here, it looks like.
Yeah, there's two arrows. So over there. If you were to walk there, if there's anyone, there's arrow slits on the north walls, but you're not seeing it. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the one behind the cage seems dark. The two next to Tempe are lit up. From where you guys stand, you don't know I mean, other than the mistake, you know where things are, but you don't know what's what, right? So, who's here? Oh, you do see Tyros or Dinjarin. You do see double doors here, and a single door here. Yeah, so you do see double doors here. You don't know where they lead, but it doesn't. You know, it's probably not the stables. It's probably someplace else, and it's definitely not into the hall, just from their orientation.
I'm gonna point to like whisper to Toph and people near me, like, there's some more double doors over in that corner. I say we take a guess and go there, because at least we could stay in the shadows, kind of.
And
Yep.
Tempe, you're
No,
at a door. Are you
that's-
wanting to investigate that door, Tempe? Tempe, did you want to look? You're in front of a door? Did you want to know more about it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Roll a check, or I can just see if it's locked.
Yeah, give me 1 second. And also in the real world, give me 1 second too.
A persuasion check. Persuade this door to open.
It's very good persuasion.
Who knew?
All right. So the I still have that dice there. The gate, that door, Tempe, is not locked. You don't hear anything on the other side. Seems safe to open.
All right. Going in, I see downward stairs.
Well, no one will know that because unless you're going to go out and tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see stairs
Go
that head
out.
down. You see head that go out. Yeah.
Back up.
So yeah, Tempe, you see 5 feet wide, normal stairway heading down.
All right. Well, did we see Tempe come out and like wave at us?
I don't know. Did you wait for acknowledgement, Tempe, or did you just wave? Was that implied?
I wait. Yeah, well. This.
Yeah. I think at least whoever was. Yeah. I think that the northern two of you definitely saw. And do you tell the rest of the group what's your plan?
Yeah, I'll turn around and say,
Horrible.
I think Tempe found something. He wants to go this way.
Right. So the party now knows that Tempe's found at least a way down. If whether it leads to where you need to be remains to be seen, but there is a way down there.
Oh,
So I'm going to use my movement to go over to where he is.
All right.
I will use mine as well.
All right. And is your plan to go down?
Yeah.
All right. And what order will you be going down in?
Well, Tempe, I believe, would be first. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can I move? Oh, never mind.
So Tempe, then who? You guys are going to want to answer my questions more quickly.
It looks like Tempe, Stephanos, Pyro, then me, and then Toph.
Oh yeah, and just so you know, when I'm putting you guys on a new map, I don't see the old map at the same time. It's not possible. So who was after Tyros?
So it goes Tempe, Stephanos, Pyro, then Jaren, and then Toph. Just
Jaren.
I'm going purely off the order that we all went into the door. So
And
Hey,
Toph,
I went to the bio break, but I'm still in the old map, just so you know.
yeah, everyone is. And you're actually you're gonna stay on the old map. Actually, it's gonna be dark on the new map because you're gonna be up the stairs and will not be able to see what they see quite yet
Got it.
because you're the last one. All right, so you guys come down these stairs, and some of you should see, and Toph, it's probably very dark for you because you're literally in a wall. I think I might be able to push you out just a smidge. Hold on. There, sort of half on Dinjarin. There you go. Now you can see it on the stairway. So, Tempe, you're at a door. So you've come down the stairway. It's a hard left to a door. You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh,
Let's
so he's,
go through it.
all right, so he's just opening a door. And free movement is on. Feel free to move your guys' people where you need to move them.
Well, I can't really move until others move.
Exactly. You got a daisy chain of people here. Here's what you see. So this room is filled with the remnants of one's practical armory, right? Wooden racks of weapons line the walls. Most of it sort of sits empty. A few rusted swords, single quiver barrows lie discarded in the corner. Their usefulness is questionable. There's a stone floor is marked with faint grooves, likely from years of practice swings and target practice. Right, this is a weapons room, right? And unfortunately, most of it's garbage. The stillness in the room is broken by a faint creak of old wood and soft metallic tang of rust. The weapons here may serve their purpose long ago, but they now sort of stand as relics. Now, Tempe, when you do see sort of gathering dust in a corner, almost as if sort of gathered up, some goods that maybe someone was stashing here, but seem like far less crappy, to use a good word, than what you were seeing before.
Goods.
Yep.
Gosh, we found goods.
So you see, it looks like a quiver. You see some arrows. You see a really interesting looking shield. You see what looks to be sort of a normal longsword, and you look at you see two elixirs. Both seem to be some variations of health. Does anyone want
those?
Who wants what?
I'm still stuck in the hallway because Tyros is refusing to get out of the way and go into this room.
Did he leave? He went. Oh, he went to the bath. Here you go.
I'm still.
I moved you in. So.
Thank
and then,
you.
Toph, I'll move you onto the stairway now. All right. So, who wants what, and then I'll take care of you.
Okay, so there's no other.
There's no exits
I
or
don't need
entrances.
any health potions.
It's a dead end.
I don't need any health potions. I say we give them to the wee one.
Stefano?
Yeah, Stefano. We need our healer. So if she's alive, we're alive. So the more we can
I'll take them.
stock her up.
Health potion.
All right. I'm giving her your stuff. Okay. So this is an elixir of health, which is even better than a healing potion, because it will cure you of disease and etc. And then you see a potion of superior healing, which could be useful if someone's near death. Dinjarin.
Superior healing.
Yeah, sort of you see this shield is interesting and for a shield user. This looks like it's some sort of an arrow catching shield. And you're just sort of general knowledge. Like, this is a pretty interesting shield. It's worth a good amount of gold, probably 10,000 gold. On the right markets.
Arrow catching shield. That sounds good for all the murder holes.
I'll take it.
All right.
Magical.
Where is Dinjarin? Yes.
Yeah, I noticed I'm missing a few things in my inventory.
Okay.
We can figure it out later, not now, but. Oh no, never mind. There it is. It was just today.
I usually just say okay and then wait for someone to discover that they're not missing. So there you go. All right. So that's it. So that's the end of that this little adventure down here. Like, there's no ways in or out. So this is clearly like a weapon storage area, right? Which makes sense. It's near the gate. It's near the gate. Heading back up.
Yep. Let's go back up.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
All right.
Back up.
There you go.
That was quick.
All right, next door.
Say we go to those ones like diagonal across. I tell everybody like I just have a feeling about those. And trust me, my feelings are always good.
So over here?
Mess up. Exactly that. The double doors I saw all the way down. Yeah, those ones. That's kind of where I want to go.
You have free movement to make it all the way there.
All right, let's go.
I would still suggest staying in the shadows, but I need I accidentally walked right into.
Oh no.
Love it.
Well.
That's okay. I was in the process of moving you guys forward 10 minutes for that little excursion.
10 minutes in a empty cellar. Harsh.
No, it's 10 minutes to go down the stairs, look around, search for stuff, and then head back up.
I seem to keep running into like walls that aren't there, by the way.
Oh, well, it's because each of those pillars has a wall.
Oh, okay.
I also can't find myself anymore.
All right. Are you going in, Curtis?
If I could get over that. Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
You're
can't
find your character, by the way. Oh, there you are.
I found myself.
Yeah, I can't get like over there at all.
Okay.
If anywhere past the pillars, it's telling me there's a wall and I can't go by.
All right,
Well,
I
How
think I have
about
to
I
jump
go in and we
I'll come
do
back
theater of the mind for
if I
Curtis?
can.
Okay. Oh, you're leaving? Oh, what's going on with Tempe? I'm pulling you over, Jinjar, and I don't.
need a hard stop. I don't know.
Get a 130 hard stop.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think something came up.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, it's
I'm
your
gonna open this door.
it's your guys'
Anybody's
call.
screaming
There will be no more games until next year, and if you still want to play a Christmas episode next year, that's up to you guys. But just wanted to throw that out there.
There.
All right.
I do want to finish this. I don't know if we need to finish it today, but I do.
Yeah,
I would love to finish this one.
I for some reason can't move anywhere over here, so whoever's next to the door, maybe just investigate and see, because it's just anytime I move right now, it's saying there's a wall.
Okay, I'll have to figure out where you are and what's going on, because I moved you just a second ago.
Yeah, you moved me on the other side of the pillars, but it's still saying, when I try to walk towards the door, it's still saying that there's a wall there.
Nice rolls.
So I'll just pretend I'm there.
There we go. Wait a minute, Stephanie doesn't own any characters. Maybe that's why she's not rolling stuff. Stefanos.
I can move my character.
Weird.
All right, so save player configuration. There, you see how it has a character after your name now? I wonder how long that's been happening, Stephanie, because remember you've always been having weird problems, and maybe it's because you didn't actually own your character for realsies. Anywho, you got Tyros, good rolls this game. There is complete silence on the other side of this door. It's double. Leads you to believe that it's been engineered so that larger groups of people can get in and out if needed. But you feel like it's completely safe to open up both of those doors.
Is it the doors that I am in front of, or the ones that Stefanos and
the one you're in front
Jar?
The one you're actually in front of. The ones that Stefanos and Stephanie are in front of, lead to the Great Hall.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get to those doors. The ones you're at are what I was telling everybody to go to. I just for some reason it won't let me move my character. Oh, okay, now I can move it. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't change anything.
I will open the doors that I am at. Are we ready to go through?
Wait,
I'm
I
right next to you.
Bless on y'all before we go in.
All right, do it, and then let's go.
It's so laggy. Hold on, sorry.
Well, if no one else is going to be on camera,
I am.
Oh, I'm on camera.
it shows that you guys are off for me.
Yeah, issues with Discord.
I'm gonna target Toph, and where's everybody?
Awesome.
You're done. Down here.
We're just
Oh, there you guys. Okay, yep.
And while you're targeting them, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a narrative to save some time. So what you're going to see now that you're being blessed, you're feeling pretty good. It's pretty good timing, actually. So you sort of, this area that you're stepping into is sort of unadorned. It's a stone-walled room with sort of a cold utilitarian field, oddly. At the center, there's this, not the center, at the end, there's this wide staircase, right, that's going down. There's also stairs going up. So the spiral staircase seems to go in both directions, both down and up. Probably good knowledge for the future. Off to the right, you guys see the western wall. There's etched into the wall, there's holy symbols, very religious. It's very church-like. Matter of fact, you sort of smell the scent of incense, and it very much feels like you're outside the doors of a church. It's not uncommon, as you guys know, to have a chapel in a castle. So your guess is that access, the fact that you can come in through the courtyard, the two double doors for congregation to come in and out. This is probably the private chapel for the Nakatomi family, as well as sort of oriented so that guests could come and do ceremonies or whatever else. It's your call.
Dinjarin getting kind of excited about feeling like we found the right path. He just runs down the stairs.
All right. The rest of you following him, or are you guys? What are you doing?
Yep. No, I'm scrambling behind him because he's so reckless. So I want to make sure that if anything goes wrong, he's got help.
I found it, guys. This way.
Santa's here. Santa's here. I know it.
Okay, give me 1 second. And this should be faster this time. All right. So you guys make your way down the stairs, silently, one at a time. They twist their way down. And let me bring this open for you. Boom.
Ooh.
Now it's making perfect sense. You guys
There's nothing down here.
Yeah, so the chapel, right, that was next to you, above, it makes sense that below is the resting place of the ancestors. So this is a crypt. It's cold. It's silent. There's stone. You see elaborate sarcophagi. Lots of murals fading. This is definitely like sort of the family burial room.
All right.
Should we do a quick investigation?
Go ahead. Roll in a standard investigation check.
All right.
Actually, you guys all want to do it?
I already said I was running back up the stairs, so.
Okay, so I'm going to unselect you. Well, you can just roll and we'll ignore your roll then. How's that sound?
All right, that sounds fine.
Investigation. Actually, I can just click that to get you out of there. All right, everybody else. Start epic roll.
Ooh, some good rolls.
I'll roll for Tempe. All right, so who got the highest roll? It was. So you guys search, you're looking around. It's interesting, fun stuff. But Tyros, you find a plaque that's sort of loose. And let me tell you what it says. Wait, where are you? There you are. And I'm going to drag it into your inventory. And then you can tell everybody what it says. And look in your inventory. It's called plaque. P-L-A-Q-U-E. Plaque.
Much like a live, love, laugh plaque, you find one here reading, "To find the truth, seek the door that never closes." So you got that going for you. The riddle
yeah.
is to find the truth, seek the door that never closes.
Yeah, so that could be just something inspirational that people see when they go down to a crypt, right? There could be worldly advice. It could be something that's specific, right? The fact that it's a plaque leads you to believe that, like, unless they knew that hostages were going to be taken, that it's probably not a riddle for this. But who knows? But now you've got a plaque. If nothing else, you can give it to someone else and confuse them. All right, so you see no doors. Your investigation doesn't lead secret passages. There's nothing else. So you've now learned a couple of things, that the cellar has very specific rooms, and then there's probably other ways down. No hostages.
This is not one of them.
Are you guys all going back
All
up
right.
and doing anything else down here?
I've done an investigation. I'm good down here.
All right, back up to the ground floor you go. This should look familiar. You're back up to the ground floor.
What's the door that we passed coming to the stairs?
You think it belongs to the chapel?
Oh, we do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it locks. Like, it looks like you could just open it.
I go out across down to the other side.
Okay.
I'm at the point where Dinjarin's just like running. Nah, he's like, well, not running. He's trying to get across places. But as I come out, I remember there was double doors on the other side too, right?
Yep. And the time is 10:28.
So.
All right, so you're doing that. Is anyone going to check out this door or not?
I
I
wanna
assume
check
it's.
the door.
You want to check it out?
Right. I'm not even going to make you roll. You can tell it's not locked. You don't hear anything on the other side of it, and you're welcome to open it if you so choose. All right, and it looks like you did. All right, so here is the narrative. Now, this is an interesting room. This chapel is long and narrow with rows of wooden pews stretching across. Pews, a word you don't say very often. Stretching towards an ornate altar at the far end. The air is thick with the scent of old incense and beeswax. There's light that's filtering through small stained glass windows. You see an altar and a small vial sort of glimmers beside it. Despite the serenity, there's a sort of underlying tension and as if gods are holding their breath. Now, Stephanie, when you look up, you see that this is actually a 2-level area, and you can see around the top there's some sort of a walkway, potential seating areas that sort of look down into this, so spectators can be above, probably on the second floor. Leads you to believe that maybe you don't want to go like jumping into the room quickly, because who knows who's above.
Oh, I see. I'm curious about that vial, but I don't know that I have anything to protect me from.
Well, you see two things. You see a vial of water. It looks like holy water. It's this is a religious area after all. And next to it, you see, just from just who you are, this is just a holy symbol, like something that like a cleric or a paladin would use.
Yes, I want it.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get in here and take it.
All right. Go ahead and step into where you want to be.
But go along the wall. Oh, because I'm colliding against the wall. Hold on.
Yeah, I found it's easier to drive with my arrow keys. I don't know about you guys. And you can push up and left or up and right at the same time and go at an angle. I don't know if you guys have tried doing that, but sometimes dragging and dropping is more clumsy.
I'm kind of going along the wall.
All right. So you step in and you don't see anyone up above. It seems like the coast is clear if you want to head to the altar.
Yep, I'm gonna head straight to the altar and grab that vial.
All right. Did you want the holy symbol or just the vial?
The holy symbol and the vial.
All right. You in your inventory are now the proud owner of a holy symbol and some holy water, a flask of holy water.
Okay.
There you go.
And then
You've also stolen from a church.
that's fine. I think I'm done with this room.
All right. I'm going to zoom over to Dinjarin. Did you make your way to the other side?
You're on mute.
You're muted.
I was waiting because I wasn't sure if you wanted me to move while you were doing that narrative.
You're welcome. The courtyard, as long as you guys, and I'm going to bring Tempe over with you guys. He's going to be with Dinjarin. In general, I'm just going to have Tempe tag along with Dinjarin.
Okay, Tyros is going to be heading that way as well.
And I wanted to investigate the doors
Okay.
just to see if they were locked. Looking for see if they were locked or not before I tried to open them.
You know what? I'm going to make Tyros. You now own Tempe.
Okay.
Or you will, because it's too. I'm too laggy to control someone else's character right now.
Sure. Where's Tempe?
Give me 1 second.
There.
David,
Oh, that's Toph.
owner and save. All right, he's in the stairway from the first place you went to. He didn't even make it to the.
Oh, is he still? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll go bring him out. Oh no, that's Toph down there. Or is he on top of Toph?
No, the first stairway.
No, the first.
Oh, they're there. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dinjarin, did you want to check the doors?
Yeah, I wanted to check to make sure they weren't unlocked or locked.
All right. Here.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 15. I'm getting texts. Doors are not locked. They're not trapped. Very similar to what you saw on the other side.
Okay, I opened the doors.
All right, open them up. What you see is an open area with some stairs heading down. It looks like a supply drop. And let me give you some narrative. I was going to read that, but I guess I could. It's sparse. There's a big metal trap door at the far end, sort of dominating the floor. It looks like things can be lowered and raised to and from it, probably for barrels and whatever else. You feel like you might be on the right path. This feels very cellar-like it's going to head down to a storage area or whatever else. Tyros, the rogue in you assumes that if they're dropping crates and barrels and down here, whatever down this pathway, there should be some decent cover. You hope when you go down the stairs.
Yep.
But time will tell.
Do you guys want Tyros to go first?
I'll follow behind you. Let's do it.
I noticed there was like a floorboard loose.
Yes, I should have read it. You're right.
And
I just realized that. So yeah, you see on that there's a loose floorboard. There's also a crowbar next to the floorboard.
I want to pry the floorboard up as quietly as I can.
And are you going to keep the crowbar when you do so?
Yeah, sure. Might come in handy.
All right. So in your inventory, and first I'm dropping a crowbar, which is kind of fun. And then, yeah, sort of like stashed under that area, no telling why, is a rope.
Okay.
Yeah, and you may want to read it. It looks like it's a special rope. A rope of climbing. And I defer to you if you share that what it is with anyone else. All right, so I'm going to get ready on the next level down. I'm assuming you're potentially going down these stairs. As you guys made your way to these two doors, you peeked in the windows, and you definitely saw that it is full of hostages who look a little scared. There's not as many hostages in this room as you expected, but you already had learned that some of them have moved down. And a mix of sort of goon-like looking guards, like dumbasses, and some more formidable looking guards in that room. And here I am, rock you like a hurricane. All right, and then I bring you guys here, to here, to here. And it'll just be 2 shakes. All right. Man, I hate lag. I feel like I'm missing a character down here. There's 5 of you, right?
I'm not down there yet.
No, I'm getting your characters ready for the area.
Yeah, there should be 5.
Oh, there it is. It was Dinjarin had made his way all the way up the stairway. Got it. Hold on. All right. And be 10 more seconds if my machine cooperates. We played so many times, and I remember thinking recently, like, it's so not laggy. It used to be so laggy, and now it's not laggy anymore. And the next time I logged in, it was super laggy. All right. And here you come. So you guys make your way down the stairs. You definitely, as you make your way down the stairs, you look up, you see, okay, this area to the left of the stairway is clearly where they dropped supplies. And welcome to... I hope I got the right one here. This little area. Hold on. Make sure I got the right one. Okay, here we go. Yep. So this little area, as soon as I paste this into the chat, thought I had it wrong, but I had it right. This is sort of the pantry of secrets. This is a pantry of plenty, really. This pantry is packed with shelves along the walls, as you can see over there. Foodstuffs, including dried meats, jars of pickled vegetables, sacks of grain, barrels of water, ale, stacked sort of neatly in the corner. There's a sweetly aroma wafting from sort of shelves of herbs and spices. It's very orderly, but shows signs of recent use. There's a few crates left open. Their contents are sort of scattered. And, without even an investigation, you see there's a couple of sort of culinary treasures. You see a jar of goodberry jam and a bottle of 2 silver chuck wine.
Ooh, I want the goodberry jam.
All right, so Toph, I'm going to give you the 2 goodberry jam.
Yum, yum, yum.
And who wants the $2 chuck? I mean the 2 silver chuck wine.
I already have some, so I don't need it.
All right, let me get to Toph. I'm just going to give you both, and you can give it whoever you want. All right. Toph, they are now in your inventory. Yeah, you see there's a Christmas, only Toph can really see this if she moves 1 foot left. But this little area, this little drop area opens up into a larger sort of pantry area. You want to be very careful moving right now. You hear people muttering.
1 foot left.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were telling me to.
You hear people muttering to the south, you see a door on the west wall. You see a Christmas tree in the middle of the room. And what do you do? And I have to advance the time. The time is now 10. Hold on. 48, 10:48.
All right, I put my finger to my mouth and I lead everybody forward. And I think we head towards the Christmas tree and we be sneaky.
All right. Now, if you're going to move more than half your movement, it's going to require a stealth check at this point. You're in a cellar and things are echoey. You're all wearing armor, or most of you are wearing some sort of armor. So your ability to be stealthy is going to be a little bit limited. So Toph, you see to the south, 1, 2, 3, 4 mercenaries sort of huddled around what looks like a prep table. Like maybe they're cooking something, they're going to eat something. This guy is heading this way. He was just coming down those stairs from someplace. Heads over here. Yeah.
Okay. I gesture like I'm punching my hands with my other hands, and then do a thumbs up and see who can I see. Dinjarin, see if he's in. So I continue forward.
All right. So what are your intentions here? Are you heading towards that door? Or are you heading to the guys?
I'm headed to the guys. I'm gonna get as close as I can without them seeing me, but then I do intend to smash.
Okay, so basically you're gonna sneak and attack is what you're doing.
Yeah, but it's not gonna succeed or anything.
Well, it could.
To be honest.
So give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
All right, I'm not moving. I'm staying still.
No, I'm just getting things ready for your inevitable fun time.
Combat. Oh, dude, I think something happened.
It wasn't supposed to. I pushed the wrong button. I just inadvertently hurt somebody.
The good news is it was going to happen soon anyway, so you just got a head start.
Who got hurt?
Yeah.
A guard just exploded in blood. In
Yeah.
the other room.
Yeah. That's what happens when you accidentally update their hit points, and don't mean to. He'll be healthy. Don't worry. Although I just almost gave him 920 hit points.
Maybe that's too many. I gesture at Dinjarin. Come, Dinjarin.
Yeah. So go ahead and move into where you're going to be.
I follow, so.
Nobody's here to stop us.
That's true.
There's
And
no voice of reason.
15.
All right. I'm almost. You guys, what I'm doing is nerfing them a little bit, so you don't
Okay,
fight.
thank you.
Yeah. I don't think you guys are ready to fight a 190 hit point character.
Oh
Or
my
especially
god.
not 4 of them.
No.
How many hit
Okay,
points do you have, Dinjarin?
I have. Hold on. It took me a little while to find on this.
What about you, Toph? I just want to know who the 2 brick houses are.
Oh my.
I'm in my inventory right now. I'll take a second though.
Where does it say on these sheets again?
Should be in the.
My AC is 22.
Yeah,
Oh,
it should be
there
the
it is.
green bar.
Yeah, 53.
Okay, so-
75.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I may not be sneaky, but I'm good in the front.
You are
Okay,
the tank.
I'm gonna throw an ornament.
Okay, that's what you're gonna do. Hold on,
Does
give me 1
anybody
second.
else want to join our combat? So far, it's just
Well,
me and Dinjarin.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be in combat whether they like it or not. What they do on their turn is up to them. I'm on my last.
Everyone should sneak.
I'm on my last person here.
I was gonna say, yeah, because we started moving forward and no one said don't, so.
But they also didn't follow, but I don't think my character would notice that.
Mine would, but it would just be
Holy-
like, oh no, what's going on? I
I'm just
guess
picturing-
like.
I'm just picturing Toph, much like the Grinch, sort of tiptoeing
Yes.
towards the bad guys. Okay, let me put you guys in combat, and then you can do what you want to do. 1 second. This would be... There we go. Yeah, you guys can hear them. I'm assuming, Toph, at this point, at your distance, you can hear them muttering to each other. They have not seen you yet, so you're going to be able to attack with advantage. I'm getting ready to put everyone in combat, so who's where? I assume Tempe would follow you guys?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Tippy would
Yeah.
like definitely come like over here somewhere. Or yeah, right there.
And then who's that? And Tyros is not going to join? Okay. Or he is
No, I
joining.
am.
Okay. And then
Stefano.
who's missing?
Yep. I
Definitely.
think I'm just stacked on top of Dinjarin by accident.
Oh,
Yeah, let me move back just to see.
try using your keyboard when you're stacked.
There, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I wanna. Do I roll initiative first, or can I throw the ornament first? Because I'm always last in the initiative stack.
No, you're gonna get a free attack. You and Dinjarin both. There we are. Ooh, a couple of fumbles.
If you're gonna do it, initiative's not the worst one.
It's not always bad to be at the end of the stack.
Yeah.
Stephanos, you need to roll initiative.
Oh,
So does
And Tempe.
Tyros and Tempe does too.
Which for some reason I was able to, I could have rolled initiative for Stephanos.
It
Yeah,
shows
'cause I
it,
didn't
but I
have the
can't actually
option
roll it.
shown.
It just looks like you can.
I'm rolling for
Oh,
Tempe
okay.
just to get it over with.
Sweet.
All right. Your sneaking took about 5 minutes,
That's fair.
so it's 10:53. All right.
Especially because the two non-sneaky people started sneaking first. Like, okay, let's do it.
Do I get to do my thing?
You
or
do.
no?
You get to do your thing now.
Okay.
So
I wanted
you.
to use an ornament.
So you and Dinjarin both get to do a thing. So yeah, go ahead and do your thing with the ornament. Which one are you using?
Shrapnel.
Okay. So roll it, or
Alright.
whatever you get. Like I think you target and whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Usability.
Place a template.
oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, it's an area effect.
Yeah, I hope none of these are hostages. Just quick.
None of them look like
1 second
hostages.
insight. Do
Yeah.
I think they're hostages?
You don't even have to roll. No, they're all holding weapons.
Okay, great. Just making sure.
Yeah, and
I would've
depending where you put
thought-
your template, it looks like you can get all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying. I want to.
Don't get us.
All right. Is it not doing it? Did it do it?
So you place the template.
Oh, it only does a template?
No, it should do blue ornament of shrapnel cheer. Okay, and then
So
it
just
should
a
ask you
area
to do a
effect.
thing.
Yeah, it didn't do it. Hold on. Okay, target the guy. I'm just gonna try again. It asked me if I wanted to use the ability, and then it just placed a template, and it didn't seem to do anything.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens. Okay. So this is probably a thing we have to do manually. I don't know. Whoa. I just saw it just went away. Did you just take it away?
Me? No. I clicked to try and use it again, and it said, "You have used your reaction this round. Do you want to proceed anyway?"
Yeah, proceed anyway because but I've got to remove the action. So yeah, don't use it again unless you tell me. So did you
Okay,
place?
I'm using.
I have to remove the original template. Okay, now try.
All right, using it again. Okay, then
There we
Placing.
go. Yeah.
the thing. Did it do it?
You don't have everyone this time. Did you?
Yeah, you only have the top 3.
Did you want me to move it for you?
Whatever works. I think part of the issue is that technically I need this 5-foot step to really get it, which I would like to do, but it's not letting me move my character. So whatever makes sense to you is fine with me.
Okay, well, let me first let's do that. All right, and then so what we do is now I see all the stuff showing up this time.
Cool.
Do you see it in the chat window?
Yes.
Does it say attack, damage, whatever else?
Yes.
And
So
I think
do attack.
I think for that, yeah, hit attack and let's see what happens. We've never done this before, so. All right.
13.
Yeah, which is, so I don't think we need to do that. I think you just hit damage because it explodes. You know what I'm saying?
Damage. All right. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
Holy God. Not bad.
Wait, did it make you hurt?
No.
Because you
I
have
don't
yourself.
think so.
I think the problem is you have yourself targeted.
What? Why am I targeted?
Yeah, you're so okay. So you targeted yourself, then you put down a template because yourself was targeted. It didn't target anybody else, and then you rolled 21 points of damage on yourself. So let me give you that health back, and let's try this one more time.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a learning curve.
I saw all the bad
I was
guys
trying to
targeted.
5-foot step, but it just targeted me instead.
You saw them targeted the first time, Curtis. So
Okay.
untarget yourself. Okay. Now place the measured template down. So now roll it again and use it anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Place the template down.
Okay.
Oh God! It did the blocked by the wall thing again.
Okay, hold on. If I put you here.
But it might still work. Ah, thank you. Okay. So then attack
Hold on. Yeah.
or just damage.
I don't even see the buttons, but if you see if you see damage buttons, I guess go for it.
Which one's that? I did attack. Is that real or is it damage?
No, it's supposed to be damage.
Oh, sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Normal. I think we got it now, guys.
I don't see anything in my chat window, so I don't know what you're seeing.
It's doing
It's not a
nothing.
nice
Did it
roll,
roll
but I
hard?
haven't seen. Yeah, it rolled.
Are you hitting damage from the
it
old
did
version?
roll D6.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I
Okay,
don't know.
so
I
here's
don't
what's
know.
gonna
I did
happen.
the same thing.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. So don't do anything. Leave it. Dexterity saving throws normal. Oh, not you. It's not supposed to be you targeted. It's supposed to be these guys. So we go here. This. All right, and then they're gonna do a saving throw, and they want to beat a 15. 15. 1-5. Show. Dexterity. Request with roll. Now, Toph, I need you to roll 5d6.
On it. Um, 14.
Okay, so they're gonna get 14 damage. So hold on. So that would be Tharn, Eonar, and Emoni. Tharn, Eonar, Emoni. Okay, so this one, and this one, they take 14. Hold on. So 14 points down. Boom. And you guys see this ornament like roll into the center of the room and explode with this glittery Christmas goodness. The other two take half that damage. And that would be 7 because they succeeded their saving throw. Boom. And there you go. You are in
Okay.
battle. Dinjarin, you are at the top of the stack.
I need to get going because I gotta go pick up my kiddo. I had a hard stop at 2. I
bummer.
am more than happy to continue this in the new year.
Sounds good, friend.
It's up to you guys. Did you guys want to keep playing without Tyros? Do you want to play in the new year? It's up to you.
Should we save it for the new year?
I'm in.
Do we like finish this round of attack then, or
Yeah.
do we?
Yeah,
Just
we
wanna
can
stop
we can
now?
go through this if you want. You fine with that? You good with that, Tyros? You have to leave, but we can play
Yep.
your character for this. Yeah.
Yep,
and
you
then,
guys
and-
can play my character.
Yeah.
You know what he needs.
Yep.
Sneak attack.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks so
All
much,
right.
guys. Have an amazing Christmas. See ya.
You as well, friend. Is there anything else that happens with the blue shrapnel? Nope, that's good. So it's a pretty good,
Okay.
it's a pretty good little ornament that Santa gave you. I'm gonna get rid of the template so we can see.
Thank you.
All right. Dinjarin, you also get an attack. Well, actually, no, you stopped way
Okay.
back there. So never mind. I thought you were next to Toph because you guys were rushing in, but you stopped way back there. You don't get an attack.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But you do get to take your turn. So this has started. The combat timer is starting.
Okay,
Good,
well, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step, and I should be able to just. Oh, I measured, and that was within the 30 feet. But okay, I'll go there. I just
Oh.
appear right next to these two guys,
Oh, wow.
and
That was
I'm going to take my first attack on this guy.
All right. And Toph, you may want to untarget everybody while he's doing this. You have everyone targeted.
I will figure out how to do that.
You can right click and then
Yeah.
untarget, or some other way. You can use the targeting reticle.
I'm going to use that.
I'm targeting
Normal.
Ninja right now. I fixed it.
There you go. Yeah. I dare you to roll
I
that.
think I missed.
You missed.
Okay, and then I quickly, even though I missed, my mind is like, oh, I think I hit him, so I just switched to this other guy and I attack him next.
Okay.
And I will use the special ability of the sword. Hopefully, I'll hit this time.
Cool.
All right. I used my action, my bonus action. I think there was supposed to be something because I used the consumable of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see where it says. Yeah, touch one. No, and when you hit with the dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra. Oh, that's a dragon.
You didn't crit. Oh, did you crit? No, you didn't crit. You got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
Twice a day,
I guess that's it for me.
you can touch a willing creature with the great sword and imbue it with the power to spew fire energy from its mouth.
Yeah. No, I guess I was surprised it asked me to do something. That's it for me.
Yep.
Because I used my action, my bonus action. Yep, that's all I could do.
Cool. And you should reread the sword because it's been a while. Because there's other things that happen, like on a fumble, there other things happen on top of your regular fumbles, and on crits,
Yeah.
extra things happen. Yeah.
I think what it was that I was getting it confused with the maul, Baphomet's maul.
Yeah.
I think I got them confused. So
Well, this is now yours. All right. So, targeting Dinjarin. Boom. None too happy the way things have landed out. Let's see, is there? Yep. Yeah, my timers need to be improved. All right, so attacks with the scimitar. Normal. And it's a solid hit. Doing some damage to
that's
Dinjarin.
impressive.
What's
That's
that?
impressive. I have a really high AC, so that's impressive that he hit me.
Yeah. Your AC will become less of a thing as you level up. There you go. So you've taken 24 damage.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps stepping here was not the smartest of ideas.
Possibly not. And then his second attack is with his whip. Oh, by the way, he's multi-attack. This one was a miss. That ends his turn. Tyros is up. What do you guys think Tyros would do?
Well, he would probably try to like run down and see if he could hit this guy, one of the closest guys, with his sneak attack. As I don't know how far he can move, so
let's see. I'm so laggy. I'm gonna give you control of him.
Okay.
Because my computer is, I'm getting about 2 frames a second. Tyros. Configure ownership. Will be owned by you. Owner. Who wants to run Tempe?
I'm fine doing it for this round.
All right.
All right, so
My computer's lagging.
Mine too. I don't know what's going on.
what is walking? Oh, why does it say he could only walk 5 feet?
Is he encumbered?
Oh, that's right, because you guys are supposed to do he has a bag of holding, or
Yeah,
something
just
like
go
a
ahead-
bag of holding.
Go ahead and override it and walk his whole thing.
Okay,
You're moving, it's Tempe you're doing, right? Is it Tempe? Oh, it's Tyros.
Tyros right now.
Yeah.
So he would come here. Where's his weapon? I think he would use the vicious dagger like he's been using.
That was that.
And then I think that would be the end of his turn. So I'll just end his turn.
All right. Einar. Yeah, I've got to figure out. I just looked at his inventory. He doesn't have any bags of holding. He has a bag.
Yeah, he has like Baphomet's quiver of something.
Oh, is that the one?
What do you? Yeah.
I'm moving the dead bodies out of the way. We can get to them later, okay? I'm trying to move the dead bodies out of the way. There we go. All right. And this guy steps over here. He tries to step over here. Jesus. Targets Tyro since you're already engaged. Otherwise. And then I highlight this guy. Oops. I have to make sure this is untargeted. All right, and yeah, it's almost out of time. Multi-attack with. Okay. 2 great sword attacks on him. And because of the blood and the location, he's going with disadvantage though.
Oh, he lucky.
He got so lucky on that. But let's see if he's lucky the second time. I can't believe he missed both times.
Wow.
What the hell?
Wow.
Well, that ends his turn. Eleanor comes up. And so he comes over here. And he jumps up onto the table. And I just have to quick roll a thing real quick. Roll. He's fine. All right, so he's up on the table. And does he care? He's got high ground, so he's actually going to target Toph, who's not been engaged and looks like the most formidable person.
Too true.
Yeah, they probably should. Ah, so cute.
And screams, Firebolt.
Oh no.
I did not give him the high ground advantage though, so I can't believe he missed. No.
Yay!
Oh,
No,
so no,
he hit.
he hit with his attack. So what we're trying to figure out is below it says like that there's some sort of a red area that's like 22 plus 5. No, like we think it's a bug. So the rule of thumb is go with if the green thing is it says if the attack says hit, it's a hit. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we think there's a bug in MIDI QOL, which you know you'll see on your end. It'll be the same thing. But anyway, firebolt hits. That's normal. And
Oh,
23 damage. And he has quadruple
Somebody's on my
attack.
list
No, I'm just kidding. He does not have quadruple attack.
Thank God.
And did
He
it take
cast
off?
that at level 7, so
Did
you
it?
know.
Did it take off the points?
No, I'm still full.
All right, so I'll have to
Well, I think
manually
I
do it.
am.
Yeah, yours
Yeah, I'm
completely full.
I have.
For a
maybe
second,
it took off 1 point. Weirdly.
for a moment you thought you're okay, and then it really hits you. The viral really sinks in. There it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Stefanos is up.
Yep, I'm gonna move into area
Yeah.
here.
You may have to go there. Yeah.
Master. That sucks.
Yeah. So you see
then
Dinjarin
we
is hurt as hell, and so is Toph.
Oh.
Dinjarin's more hurt
I
than
didn't
Toph
see the
is.
blood splatter yet. Where did he go? Yeah, I'm gonna do math heal and heal both Toph and Dinjarin. And target. Oops, and target. And then math healing word.
Much obliged.
Mass healing word.
Okay.
I saw something happen.
Looks like she targeted Tyros instead of you.
Oh shit.
Oh well.
No, it's okay. I'll give.
Oh, no.
He was already full, so it was wasted. I'll give him 19. I'll give you the 19 instead, Dinjarin. If her machine's as laggy as mine is, then I feel your pain. All right, so you got 19 back,
Yeah.
right, Dinjarin? You see it?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. Thank you.
And then I'll just move over here and then finish my turn.
Awesome. Now the funny thing is, combat takes forever, but in the scheme of time, it probably is like 2 or 3 minutes total.
Yeah, a round is 6 seconds. So by the time you get through, sometimes it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Tempe, you are up.
Yeah, I think Tempe would kind of.
Position himself. I think he
Yeah.
he'd go off and do some range stuff.
run, like, yeah.
Of course, he's behind a pillar, so he can't.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move it down. I meant to put him right there.
Yeah, well, he had plenty of movement, so you could go and continued or whatever you want to do.
Okay, and then he'll just. Why isn't it letting me? Okay, there we go. And I'm guessing with him, I'm just going to use his. I guess blowgun. No, he'll use his sling.
Really? That's interesting. Oh, it's +3 sling.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Timpy.
I'm gonna need you to roll from the bubble table, my friend. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh man, I'm super laggy now. Okay.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Bad.
'cause
Oh,
it's
I love
taking
it.
forever for things to-
Bad aim. You hit an ally with a basic attack. They need to do a Dex 15 saving throw to see if they can duck out of the way.
Uh-oh.
So choose an
I guess
ally.
that would be me. Dinjarin, because
Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
so let me do
yeah,
this.
it's right next to the guy.
So dexterity. Dexterity 15, right?
Yeah. You hit an ally with a basic attack. They need to do a Dex 15 save to see if they can duck out of the way or take the damage. Alright. I don't think dexterity is something I'm good at, but we'll see.
It's the holidays. Maybe you'll win. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay! Merry Christmas! Santa was here.
So you don't usually see
I was like,
Tempe pull his sling out, and like have you even seen that before? And he starts like whipping it around his head and lets it loose, and you're like, holy shit! And you duck out of the way at the last minute, and like think to yourself, maybe you shouldn't be using the sling. I don't know. I'm just saying, but you're not very bright. But the good news is you got out of the way.
Oh, that was hilarious. And I
Good
think that's
turn,
the end of
Tempe.
his turn.
All right. Toph, you're
He's
up.
done enough.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm targeting myself again. I'm so good at this. Shrink.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna.
You're
take
up on the
it
table.
back.
That means that you get to do the high ground advantage, but I just need you to do a quick acrobatic for me to make
Sounds
sure you don't.
good. Do you want me to roll a d20 or you want to ask me?
I'm going to ask you, because it's more glorious then.
Yeah, let's do it.
But it's worth it if you get up on the stable, really. And it's acrobatics, which I think you probably passively pass anyway.
I'm pretty good. Yeah, let's try.
Yeah. Actually, in retrospect, I don't even think I needed you to roll this, but let's find out.
Just give me an opportunity to roll a 1. Thanks.
Yeah, that's it. It's basically it. It's like it's do you fumble?
Just don't trip. That's all.
Knowing me.
So you got a 19, which was almost the opposite of a 1. So as that, I'll let you roll with advantage, and you also get the high ground bonus. So when you roll, it'll say there's a selector that says high ground. Click it. They're not going to parry because they're engaged with someone else.
I haven't seen a high ground selector. Maybe
Oh,
I missed it.
When you rolled, it was when you roll.
Oh, okay. Well, it's okay. I hit anyway, so I think it's okay.
Yep. High ground gives you +2, I think, or +4. I can't remember which. A solid 12.
A chance to hit. Is that right?
Yeah. You have him targeted, right?
I really think so. Yeah.
Okay, so making sure that it took the damage off. Yeah. Okay. 12 damage. Good. We're good.
Okay, good. You make me second guess myself because I thought I did the ornament right.
Yeah. No, my machine is so laggy, it's hard to see what's what. Matter of fact, the D&D janitor is going to come through and with a mop, and they move so fast you barely see them.
Wow. I like the idea of a D&D janitor.
Oh, the irony is it didn't. I must have this macro broken because it's supposed to clean all the blood up. Believe it or not, the blood slows you down.
That's so funny. And
Yeah.
then I'm going to end my turn. You said it should be a button?
At the very bottom of it, it should say end turn. There's arrows to the left, arrows to the right at the very bottom. Maybe you have to move the combat tracker up. Do you have it? Is your combat tracker popped out, or is it in the? Are you doing the combat tracker in the actual chat window?
In the chat window.
Okay, so in the chat window, it looks different. It's at the very
Bar
bottom.
at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. See, at the very bottom is the bottom. Can you see the bottom of your browser? That's the first question.
Yeah. Yeah.
And do you see? It says add placeable or no, that's probably what I see. Do you see an arrow pointing left, an arrow pointing right in the bottom?
It actually just says in turn down at the bottom. Like
that's all it says for you?
white text. Yeah, that's all it says.
Okay.
And it should be at
I
the.
don't see that. I feel like I've seen it before. Let me see. I did it. If I click on my portrait, I can do it. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know. Very weird. Anyway, to take us into the holidays, what's this gentleman going to do? Let's find out. Ooh. Okay, there's that. There's this one. Yeah. He's going to come at you. He also jumps up onto the table. And I will make him roll just like I did you. If he ever can move. Come on, dude. Okay, use my keyboards to drive. Maybe they'll do that. Damn it. Well, this session can't end fast enough with the lagginess that is my computer right now.
Understandable.
I've clicked him and I'm waiting for him to be. Oh, there it is. Now he's selected. All right, and let's get him into position. There it is.
Came to hang out. Hi, friend.
And then he has to roll.
He fumbled trying to get on the table.
He has to roll his same thing. So he's going to roll this. And it's acrobatics. And
hey guys, I have a job.
Bye, Steph.
Hey, Stephanie. Mary. Oh, look at the little. I didn't even see the little baby.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye guys.
We're done after this anyway.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, and then we'll do this. And he rolled a 12, so
Oh
he's
man,
fine.
I just saw the acrobatics check come in.
And then this. And he's going to bop you.
Rude.
So he lifts his greatsword as he jumps onto the table. He lifts his greatsword up over his head and swings it with all of his might towards you and screams, "Merry Christmas." And you think to yourself, what an awesome gift. I was missed. And it continues its arc around, and he comes across from the other side and screams, "Merry fucking Christmas." But this time with disadvantage.
I only got there.
And he's like, "Huzzah." He said, "No coal in my stocking this year." And he hits you with some damage that amounts to. Let's find out. 17.
Okay. I accept your damage.
And so he says to you like, holidays treating you well, everything good, you get all your shopping done. All right, so despite my best efforts, we will be playing yet again soon.
I was trying to run to places.
Again, did I tell you guys that I ran this, I simulated this several times with like how long should it take?
Yeah.
And it should take. You can get it done in under an hour. Worst case should be 4 hours, but averages between 2 to 3 hours, which was exactly what we were looking for, right? But what I didn't suspect was how long it would take you guys to even get to the castle. You know, you spent the entire session and literally moved 60 feet the first time. But that was the inspiration I needed to put turn timers in. So, you know.
Yeah. But by the way, just so you know, there is something going on because Tyros, Stephanos, and Toph are all 5 feet from me, but they're not. Like my aura of protection's not showing up anymore. So any ally who's within 5 feet should have my aura of protection.
Yeah, I can't even click anybody right now, so I don't know what exactly is going on.
And it's just a feat, so it should just be an automatic thing. Like it's not something I have to roll or anything. It's just a paladin feature. I also noticed the system doesn't seem to be like it was before. Would ask if I wanted to use my divine smite after every attack. It's not doing that anymore.
Oh, weird. Maybe we'll do some tests over the break or something. Figure it out.
Yeah.
I will say, if you look around this room, this holiday, you smell the pig, you smell the herbs. Like they were cooking some trout. It looks like there's some good holiday goodness happening on this Christmas Eve. Trying to make the best of being mercenaries, you know, on a pretty cold night. But you are satisfied to see that the majority of the blood in the room belongs to them. And you can take solace over the new year for that. So when we next play, you've made it to the cellar. You have not found the hostages. You did, however, find some mercenaries. So, you know, Santa is not a big fan of killing, but, you know, you do you. But he's also not here, right? So what's he know, really, right? And we'll play the next time we play. And I think for this group in general, the way things have gone is, like, I think we give up on the Friday thing. And then just, whenever anyone wants to play, we just schedule a session. Does that make sense? Because I don't think Fridays are gonna. They don't make it. I'm not the boss anymore, right? So no one can really free that time up, even though it should have been fine. You know, it's a lunch hour's worth of time. But we'll sort of go from there, right? And then you're somewhere else, right, Curtis? So like you have a whole different potential, whatever.
Yeah, I won't know until mid-January, like what it's going to be like. So
yeah. And nor I, but I don't know that we can. I don't know that we can do a recurring weekly anymore. It just seems like it's just too hard to coordinate. But we can definitely do some fun whatever's, and maybe the group transitions to like one shots, right?
Those are fun.
Just for fun. This is supposed to be a one shot, yeah. But
I think you're gonna have to make a half a shot so that we could make that as a normal one shot.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so the first card that you fought, when I realized that I hadn't adjusted the HP accordingly, like the first group, they have a barbarian. The barbarian grabbed him, did a sort of a suplex, and he bounced off the battlement and then fell onto the ground and had to roll the fall damage and broke his neck and died. Right, so like they got past it pretty quick. But to be fair, they only made it to the door on the first session. So, you know, which wouldn't be so bad, but like I have all this narrative and images and stuff like for all of the rooms you guys just bypassed, and it's not like you took all that time and went to all those rooms. So anyway, it's fun stuff. Thank you guys so much. I'll show you the gift that Stephen Gay got me. You see it?
Oh, I can't see anything for some reason. Your guys' aren't showing up for me.
Puncheons and flagons.
Puncheons and flagons. He got me the official Dungeons and Dragons cocktail book called Puncheons and Flagons. Yeah, so it's the official cocktail book. So if you guys ever get together, we'll have to have some. Fairy Fire looks pretty good, honestly. So some good stuff. But anyway, thank you for a fantastic year, you guys. The two of you. Just the two of you. No one else. Just the two of you.
Well, thank you for taking your time, your spare time to set these up and do them for us. I know it's been a little tough the last half year of playing, but we really appreciate it. So
I appreciate you guys too. But so yeah, we'll talk over text and sort of figure out next steps. It's too hard with like people that can come for like 60 minutes or like it's just not enough. For D&D, you really need at least 2 hours for a session.
Yeah.
And then people dropping in and out and driving other people's characters, it's kind of much. But like family and work should trump it, right? Unless you have a badass leader who lets you play D&D on the clock.
And let's not use that word. Let's say family and work should take priority. Let's not use the T word.
Oh, see, I heard trumpet as in an instrument. You heard trump as in the leader.
Yeah.
But it's like he's gonna make all your dreams come true.
Nightmares.
Any final thoughts or questions before we go?
No, I was just gonna say, Thomas, if you still want to do lunch or to see my portfolio and stuff, just let me know. I know this week will be kind of crazy with the holidays and everything, but
well, this week is Friday. It's Friday, so let me end this session. We can chat for a second on here, and you don't have to leave either, and you can hang out. It's up to you. But let me.
I love it. Bye. I'm gonna drop. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Christmas. So awesome to have a content person. Let me hit credit sequence. Bye.